The quiet baker who left her cocky ex penniless. He actually chuckled right into the courtroom microphone. My husband of 5 years, Julian, leaned over to his high priced lawyer, whispered something, and let out this smug, condescending laugh. He thought this was a game. He thought he was completely washing his hands of his plain, boring wife to Julian, a high flying tech executive in Austin, Texas. I was just Maya, the sweet, naive girl from Ohio who spent her days covered in flour running a cute little hobby bakery down on 4th Street. When he got caught cheating with his 22-year-old assistant, he didn't even apologize. He just looked at me, shrugged, and said, "Let's face it, Maya, you've grown stagnant. I need someone who matches my lifestyle. Take the $50,000 buyout I offered and go back to Ohio." What Julian didn't realize was that while he was busy spending our joint money on weekend trips to Cabo with his mistress, I was quietly building an empire right under his nose. You see, my cute little bakery wasn't just selling cupcakes anymore. Over the last 3 years, I had quietly franchised the brand. I locked down corporate catering contracts with 3 major tech campuses and developed a proprietary, gluten-free baking mix that a national grocery chain had just agreed to buy for a massive sum. I kept everything under a completely separate corporate entity, completely hidden from our joint accounts. I worked late nights, took client calls in my car, and did all my research in private browsing modes. Because I knew the moment Julian felt threatened, his family's lawyers would try to crush me. Now, here we were. The judge, an intimidating woman with sharp glasses, cleared her throat. She looked over the final financial disclosures. Julian sat back, adjusting his tailored suit, smirking at me from across the aisle. Then, the judge opened my sealed envelope. The courtroom went completely dead silent. As her eyes scanned the pages, her eyebrows shot straight up. "For the record," the judge announced, her voice echoing, "I will read the certified asset summary for Mrs. Maya Vance." Julian's smirk wavered. Just a fraction. The brand, Sweet Empire Holdings, evaluated based on active corporate contracts and intellectual property, holds a current valuation of $4,200,000. Julian's head snapped up so fast I thought he got whiplash. His face drained of all color. The judge continued. "Additionally, Mrs. Vance holds a separate investment portfolio valued at $9,800,000. Julian gripped the edge of the mahogany table, his knuckles turning completely white. He looked physically ill. He turned to his lawyer, frantically whispering, but his lawyer was just staring at the documents, completely frozen. Thanks to a very specific clause in our prenuptial agreement, a clause Julian's own team insisted on to protect his family money, any business created during the marriage without the other spouse's capital remained entirely separate property. He actively belittled my business and he never put a single dime into it. And now he could